Good evening, my friend. Hello, guys. Hello there. Ooh, ow, got something in my eye. Killing me. Hello, hello. How we doing, guys? Let's see if I can switch this over. Whoop. Dude, yeah, I'm telling you, the second account we're fast approaching mods. I mean, I'm excited to start mods. I've got some of those like the free packs like drop some energy for me, so I'm pretty pumped about that. I'm really not that scared about mod farming. Like, I've done enough. What kind of guild am I in? Good question. Where? Okay, here's the free to play. My guild is 162 million. So like I can't participate in anything yet, so it doesn't really. I have like there's no impact there, but we will be doing the speeder bike raid hopefully soon. Yeah, we launched the speeder bike raid soon, and I have my Lando ready for that. So it is a big thing of me trying to. It's kind of been my whole thing figure out. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get. I'm gonna be super picky on mods. Yeah, like I'm gonna be so picky on mods. And yeah, Pope, dude, don't worry. We're gonna this. Um, so I got multiple offers, which like maybe was part of being like a YouTube streamer. But honestly, man, you can just if you go in and just put in there that you're like a competitive player, you're looking for a guild, you will get offers of guilds that are doing like speeder bike raid. It's really not that difficult. I think a lot of people think it's like an extremely hard thing to do. It's really not. Like there's guilds almost always looking. Um, like I'm what I don't even have like 50k GP and I'm in this guild because like they just for me for them I'm a 600 ticket kind of guy and it's easier. I'd say too the other thing is that this guild has a couple of players who like are retired, like this guy. Like he's got JML, he's got 6 million GP. Like this is probably an account where you're just sitting in this guild for fun, right? Could care less about being competitive, just in the guild for fun. Same here. Like some of these guys just in the guild because they want to have fun. That's the kind of stuff that we want to think about here. But yeah. Ooh, I have one of these things ready to go. Yeah, so this is the primary squad we've been using. You're going to join my guild? Let's go, man. Let's go. Okay, we can auto this. There should be no reason I can't auto these battles. Ooh, crap. Anakin's here. Okay, yeah. So we do roster reviews. Let me put this in chat and then I'll pin it. Well, actually here. So roster reviews and whenever anybody asks, mods, you guys know the drill. So roster reviews work that channel members and super chats get priority. Otherwise, free ones happen when I'm not doing that or something else, if that makes sense. But let me put I'm going to link. Let's do this. This. Copy. There we go. All right, we got Clone Sarge. There we go. I do not have a set amount for roster reviews. I do not set amount. It's just, that's the way it works. It's not a, yeah, I don't do like a, there's no set amount. There's no, like, oh, this is minimum. It's just, you know, it is, that's not the kind of, I don't know. I just have never done that. At least not yet. Yeah, I don't care, DRX. I got you. So I see Andrew dropping a code already. Let's get in there. We'll have to start Galactic War at some point. I got to show you guys. I'm starting to get some cracked nodes at the end here. It's been kind of terrible lately. It's just it's the fat fill system, man. If you watch any of my videos, you know that I am like the least kind of, I don't know, probably the least scheduled content creator in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I could make it like other ones, but like, you know, I got what I want. All right, Andrew, so here's the situation. So this account has Rey. So they just need to focus on getting Rey. Let's get Rey. And then okay, so Andrew, why are there Zetas on the First Order characters and not the Resistance? Like I'm lost on that part. Because they're ready to start Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, but there's no way they can start Supreme Leader Kylo Ren because they're in the middle of this Rey farm. So what I'm thinking is finish Rey, get her to relics, get the get those packs. Yeah, gosh, okay. Get Rey to relics. Then we're going to start Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and we're going to go right after Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Let's get Rey, let's get Kylo, and we're going to move on with life from there. After those two, our good friend Captain Rex needs some love. Let's get Captain Rex up and running on this account. Because, again, I want this account to take advantage of the light speed bundles, and Captain Rex is going to be the best way to do that. So put this man on that farm. Next, if we can do let's do Zori. Yeah, okay, so good. They've got Zori. So get them to farm Zori and Captain Rex right now. Those need to be hard node farms. I know that it's going to stop. It's going to like delay progress other places. I think we want to do those things. So Captain Rex and Zori. After that, let's start working on bounty hunter ships. Get them to start doing the Razor Crest and IG-2000, and we're going to start passively working on the Executor. Nothing crazy, just passively working on Executor while they're building up towards, I would say, Jedi Knight Luke. So start building up towards Jedi Knight Luke. They should have the resources to be able to do that between Wampa, Hermit Yoda, these characters. I think if they farm towards Jedi Knight Luke, farm towards Executor, they can kind of converge on the two of them together and work that direction. So I think that would be my plan. So Rey, Kylo, farm Zori, farm Captain Rex, work towards Jedi Knight Luke, passively farm Executor, and in some time this account they'll look a lot more like they didn't just buy a bunch of bundles right away. Not that there's a problem with that. Again, I do not judge anybody on buying bundles, particularly because I bought two of them. But yeah, I think that's what I'd do if I was them. Just looking at what they have, we got to take advantage of the bundles. Got to take advantage of bundles. You guys will hear me say that a lot. That is a fat fill phrase right now. Take advantage of any bundles that you purchased. Letting them sit means nothing. So, Captain Rex, Zori, Rey, Kylo, farm this, passively farm stuff for Executor, start farming for Jedi Knight Luke, and then we can move on from there. I think anything more than that is too far in the future for this account. Just looking where they're at, where I think they're going to be, I think we do those things, they're going to be solid. So, that's the advice here. Otherwise, they're 4 million, so make sure they're doing hard mode Conquest. Make sure we're doing hard mode. Want to get hard mode Conquest up and rocking. Awesome, Justin. Thanks, mate. All right, so we've got, so I'm scrolling up, guys. So we have a bunch of members, but 2 super chats in here. Okay, so we got DRX. So he's got his main and alt account. All right, so what we thinking on the main here? Exotic. So what are we thinking on the main? And then we've got Blockaholic and Ethan Krieger coming in clutch. Thank you guys so much again. All right, Exonics, what are we thinking on the main? I think are we working on Rey on this account? Closing in on the closing stages here. Bane Horde is the okay. This is the first account is the Bane Horde. After Bane. Okay, after Bane, let's do Remind me. Hold on. You have Jabba on here. You've got Sith Eternal. You have Jedi Master Luke, Kylo. All right. Okay, so yeah, we're going Rey. After this, get Rey. So get Rey, which means we're gonna farm Zori. We're gonna farm and you're gonna farm Captain Rex too. Get those 2 done. After Captain Rex. So we get Bane, we get Zori, we get Captain Rex, we get Rey. I don't mind the Profundity shout, but I'm going to throw a wrench in that and say that going for Leia would be really smart. I think if we go for Leia before Profundity, you might be better off. Because you don't have many shards left for Drogon. We'll get you Captain Rex. You have Nisa done. And Scout Troopers done. So I don't see any reason to delay. Yeah, it is Kyrotech heavy. But it's lighter on... You don't need the Relic 9. I won't say lighter on relics. Yeah, Kyrotech is... It is a big deal, but I feel like... I don't know. I feel like if you're beating... Are you beating Executor? You have Executor here, right? Yeah. I mean, you could go Profundity. I'll say this. If you went Profundity, I'm not going to blame you because it's easier and it's faster. But I would say Leia's a solid option for you, too. So... Oh, yeah, Profundity... I mean, it's less characters for Profundity. So, I think, yeah. Get your Bane. Get Rey. Zori, Captain Rex. If you wanted Profundity before Leia, that's fine. But I'd do Profundity and Leia. So, I think that would be your plan moving forward is... Again, it's kind of crazy because of where, with the bundles, the way the accounts are. But, like, I think we get those 2 major things, and then I think we work on some really heavy-hitting stuff. So that's what I would do. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I think you're good here. I think we're good with that. Otherwise, just keep working on your ships. Let's make sure we get the ships up and running here. Trying to look and see, yeah, if we can get your Hyena Bomber and Vulture Droids maybe a little bit higher, that would be nice. And then, of course, we've got to make sure you get your Resistance all the way up for the Radis event. So, yeah. All right. So DRX, then you had your side farm Darth Revan. That's not hard. Yeah, Darth Revan is like he's super quick to get. All right, so we're going to do the mini account here too, guys, just because I know his mini will not take me long to look at. I bet you. Let's see if I can do this. Someone get me a stopwatch. See if I can do this under 2 minutes. Okay, so we've got Phoenix already. Captain Rex is done. Nice. Okay. I would have put Sabine's other Zeta on Darth Vader's No Escape, but that's just me. So let's finish Piet. Let's get an Omicron on Wampa and some extra gear as soon as we can. He's not hard to gear, but we're going to just move straight into Executor here, right? So, yeah, I mean, you're still early enough where there's not a lot to do here. Just rush your Executor. I don't have any more. I don't want to give you anything more than that right now. I feel like you just need to rush the Executor. In terms of other characters that you could be gearing up during that time, because in the Cantina, you're just going to be focused on your signal data. So I would say with hard nodes, maybe thinking about building up the rest of your Imperial Troopers during that time would be really, really good. I would highly recommend that, or even maybe starting to branch out and build some additional rebels for like Commander Luke Skywalker if you can. Those would be really good things. 30k get 2. Yeah, you could spend it on Kyrotech if you want. I definitely am not opposed to players using it for get 2 earlier now, because if you don't have the Separatist ships for the Malevolence, I can see that. I mean, Malevolence would definitely help you here. I mean, I'm not shocked you have Captain Rex 7-star. If you were around for when they had the bonus drops events, that definitely helped this. So, yeah, man, let's just rush that Executor. Let's build the Imperial Troopers with our hard nodes, because you'll have a lot of extra energy laying around once you're done with Kyrotex. So, if you could build up like Veers, Gideon, Dark, and then Range Trooper. Let's make sure we build Range Trooper. I think you'll be solid while you rush Executor, my friend. That's what I would do. They're different. Veers and Iden are very different. If you took Iden and you took Veers against each other, Iden would win 10 times out of 10. The issue is Iden can't punch up as much as General Veers can. Iden can't punch up as much, and Iden's team is much more constricting. It's much harder to do Iden's. It's much harder with Iden. But we're going to scroll up. So I see Blockaholic, man, with the $5. Did you want to review Blockaholic? If you want to review, let me know, man. I just saw that you did the $5, my friend. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate that. So if you want to review, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to move to Ethan Krieger. Drop the ally code. Ethan with the $20. Thank you so much, my friend. I very much appreciate that. Let's take a look at your account here. Whoa. Relic 9s and then a relic. Dude, why is Chopper only relic 8? Holy. Oh my gosh, Kriegs. Oh my gosh, this is a flex account. This is flexing, my friend. Good for you. All the GLs. I'm a little disappointed that your first 15 characters I see here are not all Relic 9. Come on, Ethan. What are we doing, man? What are we doing, Ethan? No, I'm super impressed by that Phoenix team. Your guild has to... Do they beat the Lethal mission that way? I'd assume they're crushing Lethal. Jeez, dude. This is unreal. I mean, look at the amount of... How many Relic 8s? Do you know how many Relic 8s you have? Ethan? Oh my goodness. This is just nuts. Do you have new Bo-Katan too? I didn't see her yet. Oops. Dude, he's slacking. No new bow. Come on, man. I'm just busting your balls. This is awesome. Dude, come on. Where's that Bo-Katan, buddy? Come on, where's she at? where's your new Bo-Katan? Oh my gosh, this is crazy, dude. I very much kind of respect keeping Saw at gear 12. And I want to see, same with, oh wow, so we took Marin up. Ethan, are you going to do the Night Sister mission next? Once you're done, I'm assuming once you're done with Grogu. Wow, so, but, okay, hold on, man. So you don't have Zori at 7 stars. Oh my gosh. That actually hurts me. Seeing an account with your, like, that hurts me so much that you don't have Zori. Trench, I can respect that. I can respect that decision. No Sith Empire Trooper. I don't hate it because there's not a ton of use for him right now. Wow. Range Trooper too. Jeez. And Savage. Wow, dude. No Leviathan either. You don't have Leviathan. I just thought of that. Wow. No Leviathan. Yeah, no Leviathan. Your Echelon is 4-star. Jeez, dude. Yeah, we gotta work on these. We gotta work on the ships. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude. Oh man, I was so excited about this to count, Ethan, and then I open up your ships. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm gonna tell you. You're not gonna like this. You literally just need to farm ships. You should spend all of your energy doing Emperor's Shuttle. I mean, literally everything for Leviathan, but definitely Emperor's Shuttle too. That's so important for so many counters. Then let's finish off TIE Echelon 2, because like if I would see this, I would just place my regular Executor with Houndstooth, knowing that you've got to use something big against it. Finalizer is not 7-star. Radis, wow. Oh my gosh. Did you get a new Radis? I'm assuming this has to be newer, right? Yeah, okay. So you're a newer Rey owner. That's okay. But newer to Rey. Wow, okay. So you've got... So do we just hate ships then? Do we just hate ships? Like, I look at all these relic levels and, like, Leviathan should be a joke for you, man. Oh, goodness. But I do want to see the mods on the Phoenix team. I do want to see this before we get out of here. Let's see what Captain Rex looks like. 329 speed is moving. Yeah, geez, 329 at Relic 9. I love it. Hera is 130 speed. Oh my gosh. And good modding on them too. Like, modding that you want on them. Wow. What's Sabine? Come on, show me some crit damage, offense. Crit damage. Nice offense there. Jeez. Kanan only relic 8? Oh, dude. Kanan, come on, man. Freddie Prinze Jr.'s getting pissed off right now. No, man. Respect. Seriously, respect for this. I actually very much like Zeb modded for the offense because he does deal a lot of damage. Particularly with his... I think it's his Zeta here. Right? Yeah, I very much like the offense modding for Zeb. I think that's very smart. I think that's very smart. Yeah, Ethan, let's get to work on the ships, dude. I love your characters, but we need the ships. If you worked on your ships, I think you would crush your opponents in GAC. Going crazy on them, Ethan. Yeah, the Night Sisters being next. I just saw his last message up here. Night Sisters being on his to-do list next makes a lot of sense. Because he was really close. Just looking, based on like the Phoenix and everything else, with his Night Sisters, he's not far from being able to do the Dathomir mission. So you think 3 more Relic 7s. Yeah, he'll be able to do the Dathomir special mission then, which gets his guild extra currency, which of course they will always appreciate because everybody loves extra currency. So yeah, Ethan, I mean, let's work on our ships. If we can get the ships done, that account's going to be rocking and rolling, my friend. Rocking and rolling. All right. I want to make sure I didn't miss any channel members in between places here. Hold on. All right. So we have the Pope of Pineapples coming in. Channel member. And then we've got Michael Chung and Vince V coming in with some super chats. Thank you, guys. Let's take a look here. All right, so this one is the Pope of Pineapples. So, okay, we've got 4 million, so you can do hard mode Conquest now. So going after Exec, followed by General Skywalker, Lord Vader, Passion Farms. A lot of stuff is scattered about due to random gearing and hopping on and off over the 2 years. Over the years. 2 months from now will be your 1 year. Okay. So you're going for Lord Vader and General Skywalker next. Oh, fine. That's what you want. I mean, if that's what you want to do, well, we know I don't endorse that. Executor, I'm all about. I love you trying to get Executor. I think that's a very smart play. Now, so you're gonna earn Bane shards. So what I would tell you, Pope, is I would be in every subsequent conquest after this, I'd be buying Bane shards. I think in every conquest after this one, you buy Bane shards. Because you've got your Sith Eternal. You're not going to unlock any conquest character in 6 conquests right now because I don't think you have enough teams to get that done. But if you can get Bane earlier than everyone else, you will have everything you need to be good. Yeah, but even every conquest after this one. So even when Bane is no longer the primary reward, I would still be buying his shards. I would very much do that. Very, very much. I think that's the wisest decision you could make. Yeah, dude, even just the first crate in hard mode is better than the second crate. I like your Omicrons. I feel like your Omicrons are in good places. Like, you haven't equipped any Omicrons that I'm like, I mean, maybe this one. But most of your Omicrons are in good spots. You do have a lot. The thing is, your account has a lot of good, like, I'm looking at, like, yeah, you've got a lot of gear kind of all over the place. But, like, this is good gear. This is good gear. You know, this is. Like, I'm looking, and it's all the gear that I'm seeing is on good characters. That you're not pissing gear away. Like, you've put the gear on good characters, on good teams. So I don't mind the progress here. That, like, I don't see any of these characters that have gear on them that I'm like, gosh, you shouldn't have put it on them. It'll pay it for, you're paying it forward. Just let's start focusing on one farm at a time. So get your Executor, then do your General Skywalker, your Lord Vader, and we'll keep moving along through here. I think that's going to be the strategy. So, I like it. Like, I think the dedication is good. Let's just keep rolling through here. All right, so now I'm looking down here. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Very much helps. Yeah, hit that like button. Let's make sure we hit the like button. I'm always terrible at reminding people of that. Okay, so let's get into, we've got Michael Chung next. Don't R9 Sidious. Do not Relic 9 Sidious. That's a mistake. I'm going to tell you right now. Do not Relic 9 Sidious. I will be very upset. Alright, so we got Michael Chung here, and he said, should I save for Reva or finish teams? Okay, let's see what we got, Michael. Okay, so you have the Inquisitors to take advantage of Reva. What teams would you think of saving for? Because I think you're going to be better off saving for Reva. Because, yeah, like you've got good UFUs. But, so you think, like, you have Seer, you've got Terran Malicos, you've got Cal Kestis, like, you could make a good Seer on the line Force user team, but you still need, you know, gear and relics here, gear and relics here, gear and relics here. You need it just on one person for Reva, and Reva's good in every single game mode too. So I would prioritize your Reva first because you can take full advantage of her. I would at least Relic Arc Trooper. Even if you just got the rest of these guys to like Relic 3, Relic Arc Trooper, I think you do this, you'll be fine. I very much think, yeah, like if you're a piece away from Arc Trooper, just Relic Arc Trooper. And Michael, I'm not trying to like pick at you. Like, this is just something I try to preach. In a situation like this, in my opinion, you're sort of forced to Relic Arc Trooper at this point. You've literally put everything on him except one piece, finish him, and take him to like Relic 3. So let's Relic 3 your 501st. Let's get Reva. And then I think the other team you would have asked about here was Sith Empire. So let's see Sith Empire. Yeah, we'll save here. Let's save here. So I think finish your 501st because you're literally this close. Like, you've invested everything else into the 501st. Let's get them done. Then save for your Reva. Then, honestly, I feel like I would have told you to do Sith Empire if it wasn't for the fact that you have Omicrons on Seer and Malicos. If you didn't have the Omicrons applied, I'd tell you go for Sith Empire because you're going to spend way less Kyrotech. But I feel like with the gear, with the Omicrons on Terran Malicos and Seer, I don't want you to delay them anymore. Gosh, yeah, this one's putting me... Okay, hold on. But at the same time, like, I'm looking at 200 Kyrotechs here. Okay, you know what? You're gonna do 501st, then we're gonna do Reva, finish Revan and Malak. Don't worry about these guys. Just finish Revan and Malak. Get them to relic levels. Then let's do unaligned force users. Then do unaligned force users. Ooh, okay. And... One, two, three, or 1, 2, 3. Honestly, I think you're closer to Rey. You're closer to Rey than you are JML. So I'd start Rey after all that. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Hold on. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Okay, let's see if this works. All right, Michael, so I want to finish this off here. Do apologize, guys, for the interruption. I will mute my microphone if she starts crying again. My wife is on her way home, too, so that should help. But yeah, let's finish your 501st. I think because you're so close to them already, you're going to get Reva in 2 territory battles. So let's save some gear for her. If you have everything saved for Reva, take her to Relic 7 immediately. She's a Relic 7. Once you're there, I actually think you Relic Malak and Darth Revan. Even though we've invested gear into your unaligned Force users, you need more Kyratex for one of these characters than you do for both Revan and Malak combined at this point. So I think we do these 2 guys first, get some bang for our buck, get a decent, core to a Sith Empire team there. Because you can put Darth Talon in with them, and you'll be fine. And then I think we go to your unaligned Force users, because you've invested a lot of resources here. And then I think you get into your resistance. I'm struggling. If you didn't put the Omicrons on Malicos and Seer, I would have told you to just go straight into Rey. But because we've spent the resources to get Malicos and get Seer, and put Omicrons on them, I feel like we need to take advantage of it. So that's what I would do if I was you. In terms of your ships, I think you've got a lot of ship farming left. A lot of ship farming. I would definitely get your Separatist ships up and running, Michael. And yeah, we've got a lot of work on the ships to do. With the bundle, I wouldn't hate if you decided you wanted to go for Profundity, because you'd have Relic Phoenix ships at this point, so that could be a good option for you. But just kind of think on that a little bit. I think ships definitely an area that you could pay attention to a little bit. But you've got a lot of gear in front of you. Got a lot of stuff to gear in a very short period of time. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, a lot of gear in a short period of time that you're going to be expending here. So, yeah, I think we get all that stuff. You've got Rey, you got Jedi Master Luke, like, going to do a bunch of big things all at once. So make sure we're not make sure you're saving Zetas. Make sure we're not just equipping them willy-nilly. I'd kind of hang on to your Zetas pretty tightly right now. I would not be throwing Zetas on characters like Wrecker, Hunter. Like, I would have held on to those Zetas. Because even your unaligned Force users, I know that they look like a really cool faction, but I would have held on to these Zetas as well, because you're probably not getting any real use out of Malicos and Seer if I had to make a guess. So moving forward, let's kind of hang on to these Zetas a little bit more and kind of put them where we need them. But otherwise, man, yeah, 501st, Reva are the first 2 big things you want to do with this account, because of how close you are to 501st and how close you are to unlocking Reva. I think that should be your plan. All right, Michael, done there. Let's move on to Vince V here. Let's do this. Control V. There we go. Okay, so we've got Vince V here. Getting Reva Relic 7 tomorrow. Saw needs 2 gears to be ready for Jedi Cal. Amis are going to Malicos, then Reva. Where do I go next? Okay, let's see. So, any intention to Relic... Gosh, yeah, like, I see this stuff and it drives me crazy. Don't do this stuff, guys. Either, there's so much stuff here that could have been used elsewhere. I hate doing this. If you, I like if you look on my roster, there's not all the characters that have gear on this side of them are old. So yeah, let's yeah. Oof. Okay, so you're gonna get Reva done tomorrow. Put more Omicrons on Malicos, and then you said Saw is okay. So Saw is closing in. Okay. So Cal is the next relic, just saving Kyratex. That's smart. Okay, so you don't have Jabba yet. We don't have Leia. And you don't have Sith Eternal. Okay, we're a ways away there. You're not... We're not terribly far from Leia. And you're also not terribly far from Profundity. I feel like Profundity could be a good shout here. I feel like Profundity's a really solid shout. You've got a relic, Admiral Raddus, already, who's the hardest one of this bunch to gear. He's the one with the Kyratex. And your Dash Rendar is just a relic 7. So you've already done... You already did the work there. So I think Profundity could be a really solid option. And then after Profundity, I think I would almost argue you switch gears into Leia. Because you look like, I'm just looking here. You'll get Hera through, like, she's Profundity. But CLS is done. 3PO and Chewie's almost done. R2-D2 most of the way there. Rolo, Lando, Captain Han, they're almost done. So then we need Lobot, Drogon, Captain Rex. Then we're going to need Nisa, Scout Trooper. So yeah, I think after Profundity, Leia would be really good. I think after Profundity, Leia makes a lot of sense. You'll be very light side Galactic Legend heavy, but again, with the way Rise of the Empire works, being heavy towards one side or the other isn't as detrimental as it used to be. Like, you think back in like the Geonosis territory battle days, it was a big problem when somebody was all light side or all dark side, because for, you know, half of the month they were useless in territory battles. Now, you know, it's much easier to spread those things out. So I think that's a very good, like, I think it's okay to be a little bit... Ooh. So Vince, from looking at your Reva mods here, I was taking a look, as you guys saw. I would go more so the health approach than any kind of protection. The reason we want more health is because when she dies and has the hatred buff, remember with hatred she's revived, she doesn't gain any protection back. She only gains her health back. So I kind of like modding her for health that way, because the only way she gets protection back is when 7th Sister is around. But there are times, I mean, it's not often, but you think if you're using her as a tank inside of another team and 7th Sister isn't present, that can be a problem. So that's one of the reasons I do like modding her for health, is that there's not a lot of ways for her to recover protection. And then, yeah, I would just go more for health than anything. Don't worry about the offense and stuff, just the protection, because while she deals damage, the Death Mark in Grand Arena causes a lot more damage than anything that she's actually doing on her own. But yeah, I still think maybe getting Profundity would be a really good shout for you with the progress you have, and then maybe thinking about Leia at that point. Getting Profundity and Leia going to really round out your account in terms of being able to compete at a higher and higher level. Especially with more accounts getting pushed into Kyber 1, Kyber 2 is in some ways going to start getting a little bit tougher as more accounts get pushed into Kyber 1 and some others get pushed down. So, I think overall the progress you're seeing here is good. You just need to, again, you're kind of in the same boat as everyone else, where a lot of the stuff you're going to have to do for your next 2 or 3 farms is going to be bigger and bigger stuff. So that would be my suggestion there, Vince. Yeah, you've been running with the UFUs. Yeah, I don't hate that approach. I would say Relic Cal. I would really relic Cal Kestis. Being 1 gear piece away, especially the finisher. I mean, it's gonna sound harsh, but that's criminal behavior. So let's relic Cal. Just get Cal to relics, bite that bullet, because I get it's Kyrotech, but you already did all the other pieces that suck, so you may as well do the last one. But yeah, let's get Profundity. I think at the end of all this, let's get your Profundity up and running. Make sure you're still farming other ships, particularly the ones you need for Leviathan, for when you do want to go there, but I think for now, let's get Profundity, let's get Leia. So, that would be my advice, my friend. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that, Vince. Alright, so now we got Blockaholic here with a $20 donation. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, I know you want to use them for Saw, but unless you're only a couple away, let's make sure we relic Baby Cal at some point, because Baby Cal is going to be extremely important. Come on, thing. Because you don't want to just leave him there for eternity. So if you get Saw to relics and you unlock your Cal Ripken Senior, but let's make sure that we're circling back around and getting Cal Kestis Jr., because there's no reason to leave him gear 13 -1. Alright, we've got Mildew's account here next. Let's see what we got. A-OK Assassins. So, guys, for those of you if you're not a channel member, I actually streamed the Leia Tier 2 event here with him. Yeah, Vince, I'll say with Vince here, I saw he just typed in here. Once he's done, Baby Cal is next, then he goes with Rey. I very much like Baby Cal with Rey. Such a solid play there. Really makes that team so much more difficult. So now we're on to Blockaholic here, or Mildew. I know this account is going for Leia. So, oh, hold on. I'm trying to sit. Okay. So I know we're going for Leia. Oh, hold on. Oh. Charlie. I do apologize, guys. I know I'm sitting weird. I'm just trying to reach the... So... You need to get Leia, Rey, and Lord Vader, and we're getting Leia as we speak. You know, Blockaholic, we're not out of the realm of possibility here. I think Lord Vader could be a very solid farm for you. It's going to be Kyrotech intensive because you need your Bad Batch, but Padme's Relict, ARC Troopers Relict, General Skywalker's already Relic 8. Ooh, hold on. My wife just came home, so baby's now with her mama, who she wanted the whole time. But yeah, I want to get back here, Blockaholic. I think Lord Vader is really good. Because you'll get Newt Gunray, right? And you could add in Admiral Trench as part of your relics for that, because you have the rest of his team. But, like, you have... I was looking at what you do and don't have, and you have Fennec at Relic 7 already. So there's one of the other heavy Kyrotech characters done for Lord Vader. And then, like, you've already done Sith Eternal, so you have these guys done where it's just signal data. And the signal data, to me, at your GP, signal data is not as big of a deal, I would say. I'd say more often than not, yeah, come on, Lightspeed bundle for Bad Batch. That would break the game. That would break the game. So yeah, I very much think Bad Batch could be, and even just these four. Like, you could leave, like, I don't even have Omega up and running yet, but just the four, like, Bad Batch members, the original guys. I think that would be really, really solid. I think Lord Vader makes just so much sense. I know everybody loves to call him Lord Failure, but I always say you're not allowed to call him Lord Failure until you've beaten him with Fennec. So until you're consistently beating Lord Vader with Fennec, it's Lord Vader. You don't call him Lord Failure. I just wanted to make sure. I saw you had Ben Solo, and I completely forgot you didn't have Rey yet, so, like, I'm okay with keeping him here. You do have Maul, too, which is good. So you have all the resources you need to take advantage of Lord Vader at this point. And then ships-wise, do you have... You've got all the major ships you need. Only thing I would maybe suggest is... I'm just trying to see where we're at here with the ships. I feel like your next thing is just eventually starting to slow farm your resistance. You know, if you don't want to wait for... If you don't want to buy light speed bundles, that's perfectly okay. But I would definitely wait on... I would start at least slow gearing some of your resistance characters. Even if it's just the ones like Zori, kind of build up like that Finn squad. But I think like that could be a really good option for you. Just, again, you're going to need Rey at some point. So may as well get her sooner rather than later. But I think Leia, like we're doing right now, and then Lord Vader make the most sense for this account. And I'm just going to look and see if there's any other characters that I think you should relic. I mean, I would argue... I'm going to make the argument that we should have Range Trooper at relic levels. Because you've got Veers, Dark, Piet, Gideon. I'd get Range Trooper up and running. He's really solid with the Veers team. And then, otherwise, I really think you're just at a point where let's start working on the rest of these GLs. Maybe you get Lord Vader, and we start working on Admiral Trench at that point. But I think, yeah, let's get into some more GLs, man. Let's get the GLs up and running. Very much appreciate it, Blogaholic. Hope. I'm glad we're getting through Leia. I know we saw the progress this morning. I'm glad you're getting through Leia. That's so important. I think she's going to help you, especially once you get her. She'll help you climb higher and higher in Kyber. Dude, I know Rey is not popular, but I'm telling you guys, eventually you're going to need her. She has been, I mean, I know she's losing her datacron, but she was revolutionary in getting me to Kyber 1. So I very much love Rey with so much of my heart. So now we got Ethan Krieger with another $5. Man, my guild leader is wanting his account done if possible. Of course, my friend. Let's see what the guild leader's working on here, Ethan. Oops. Oops, it's still the same account. What the heck? Didn't copy and paste correctly. Ugh. Technology only works when I don't need it to. Okay, Mini Hawkeye. Alright, 10.7. Okay, they're in Kyber 2. I'm starting out with ships this time, Ethan. I learned my lesson. I'm starting with ships. Okay. So still on the... Okay, so no 7-star on Leviathan or Profundity. Not horrible, but not great. Because the thing now, like Profundity, I used to say you didn't need it 7-star. But now that it's so consistent at beating Leviathan, if it's a 7-star Profundity, yeah, Profundity's a very important 7-star. And obviously Leviathan, before it's 7-star, is far inferior to everything else. Okay, so we're missing Leia here. So how close are we to Leia? I'm seeing lots of relic levels already. How close are we to Leia? So Drogon still... So this is... So, yeah, Ethan, here's the one thing I would tell your guild leader. Here's what I'd report back. They would probably have Leia already. Like, I just look at the, you know, Relic 9 on Reva. Relic 8 here. Relic 8 here. Relic 8 here. Relic 8 here. Relic 8. I mean, that one you need. Relic 8 here. There's a lot of high relic levels. And part of me says, like, this has to be for operations. Like, that is for a special mission. But what I'm getting at is we don't have Drogon at 7 stars, but we've got all these extra Relic 8s and Relic 9s, so time we spent in a Cantina. So I would say that let's get Drogon and let's work on Leia. Because, like, everything else in the Rebels is done. You know what I mean? Like, we've done everything else with the Rebels. And she is the only galactic legend that's missing here, is Leia. Next thing I would think about is... Ooh, so Sana's done? Ooh, so they're also completely done with... Ooh, okay. So let's tell them, let's get Zori. Get Zori to relics. She needs relics. But they're completely done with the Afra tunes. So I wouldn't hate going for Dr. Afra. I wouldn't say right now because her Datacron is like going to go away. But Dr. Afra is a solid shout here. Because they've spent the time in the Cantina getting Hondo and Sana done already. So we're in really good shape there. Unaligned Force users look good. Need some relic levels. Like, this is where, like, the relics, those relic 9s, those high relics kind of come back to bite. Is we've got a relic 1 Cal Kestis and a relic 1 Fulcrum. So, and relic 3 CLS, which you guys know how I feel about that. But that kind of comes back to my point of, you know, the high relics, like, look really cool. But Ethan, I would tell them, just from, like, a review perspective, I think Leia, it makes the most sense, but I would really start cutting back on some of these high relic levels, because those relics could have translated into higher characters right now. The Cals, the Fulcrum, those characters would have more relics on them if it wasn't for these relic 8s and stuff, because you think a couple of blue signal data are worth more green and worth even more white. That translates to higher relics. So, yeah, I definitely think I would mention that. I love the dedication here of Kira and L3. Oh, excuse me. I love the dedication to get them to Relic 8 for the special mission on Kessel. I think that's solid. Like, that's a solid guild leader move, particularly if you're trying to push your guild to do that. That's leading by example, so hats off there. Relic 8 Snowtrooper, a man of culture, I see. Just like myself. Otherwise, dude, I think we just need to focus on a few less of those higher relic levels. A lot of relic 1s. And I mean a lot, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Zalbar doesn't even have he's just gear 13. Yeah, like there's a lot of low relics that are like intentional low relics. Grief, Captain Rex, Basti, Marin, yeah, like a lot of intentionally low relics that I would maybe that you would have at a decent level if we weren't doing these relic 9s up here, like on Reva. So that would be my one piece of advice for them moving forward, is that I would kind of cut back on some of these high relics and translate them into more lower level relics to boost your account, to make it a little bit better. But otherwise, I think they just need Leia. And then I really like Dr. Afra as a good shout. I think Jedi Knight Cal Kestis could also, make his case in here. But having these guys already farmed is super awesome. I am looking to see... Excuse me. I'm looking to see how close they are to Jedi Knight Cal or not. So do they have him already and I'm just missing him? Or are we just waiting for him to come back at this point? Saw the Wookiee. Saw Gerrera's done. And then Marin was done too. So are they just waiting for... they've got to just be waiting for Jedi Knight Cal to drop. Which, again, that's a good place to be. And I'd love to be waiting for Jedi Knight Cal Kestis to drop. We're just not... Oh, excuse me. Not quite that far along yet, but... Yeah, Ethan, I would say Leia. And then Afra. And then just tell them to chill out on the high-level relics. Like, when they get Cal, I would definitely cut back a bit. Boris, is this my normal bedtime? Yes, it is. Whenever I'm streaming, guys, I start my streams at 10. That's normally when I'm going to sleep as it is. That's normally when I'm going to sleep as it is. I stay up later for you guys, so it's what I try to do. So give me 1 second here. We're going to hit up Tulo Evans with the $10, my friend. Thank you so much. I've got to get another soda here before we get into more reviews. Give me 1 moment here, guys. Ooh, okay, hold on. So, Utila, let me pull up your account, and then Wombat asked a very good question here that I think is relevant to everyone. I would say, so Wombat just asked, Phil, should I keep farming Saw or pause his shards for the purpose of Rey tickets? He's a dark side node. So, I would 100% pause. During Galactic Legends, it's way more beneficial to just to pause whatever farms you're doing, and here's why. Think about the amount of energy you're going to spend on Saw's nodes. Saw is a... Hold on, I gotta go check my main account here. How many... Yeah, dude, 150 shards. You're not even close. So, Saw is a... He's a 12 energy node. Wait, hold on. Saw... What? Saw's a light side node. Wombat, Saw's a light side node. What are you talking about? I just pulled him up. He's a light side node. Are you talking about Tarful? Tarful's dark side. Are we talking Tarful or are we talking Saw? Because Saw is a light side node. What are we... Yeah. I just looked. Hold on. So here's the main, right? I'm just gonna show you guys this. Yeah, so if you meant Tarful, yes, definitely delay Tarful if he's dark side. Cause just think of it like this, right? So you're gonna do 5 times 12, right? Oops, I meant to type 60, right? So equals 60. Say you're gonna farm Rey's shards and say you're gonna farm her for even, I don't know, call it what? 2 weeks normally for an ultimate. So I'll give you 12 days, right? Over 12 days, you're gonna spend 720 energy farming Tarful shards, right? So that's 720 energy you're not going to translate to tickets. So you're looking at, I mean, realistically, you're probably looking at an extra day that you'd be wasting. So Yeah, like you're wasting, and you're gonna add an extra day to your ultimate farm just by adding Tarful, in my opinion. So I would not do that. Just one man's humble opinion. I would say we just skip Tarful for the time being. So that would be my advice. Just skip him for the time being and go back to him at some point. All right, so we've got, now we're gonna go back here. Hold on. There we go. All right. Now we're back to the mini account here. So we got Dago here. I hope I said that right and didn't insult anyone. So going for Jedi Master Luke, Relic Sith Trio, and then Profundity. Okay. So we've got Sith Eternal. We've got Kylo. So let's start with Sith. Let's start with the Sith here. Okay, all right. So you're knocking on the door here. We're knocking on the door of the Sith Triumvirate. Yeah, dude, doing reviews on the ult. It's the one that popped up. So I need to do Galactic War at some point here. I want to start my Galactic War at some point just to show you guys what's happening. So yeah, I don't mind the Sith Triumvirate here. Let's take a look at the Rebels. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay, so we need to get C-3PO to Relic 5, Relic 6, Relic 6. Okay, so we bought some light speed bundles, which is fine. Okay, so you still have you still need to get Jedi Knight Luke here. Yeah, I would agree with Wombat there. I would definitely get the Omicron even at Gear 12. Even at Gear 12, that Omicron is class. Other thing I would consider here, let's get your Captain Rex on farm. Gotta farm Captain Rex. You bought the, again, you guys will hear me say it every single review that comes up this way. If you bought the Lightspeed bundles, take advantage of them. Let's get Captain Rex. We purchased it. We got the Phoenix bundle. Got a huge advantage here. Let's smash it. Take advantage. Let's get Captain Rex up there as fast as we can. It's going to really, really help your account. He's a huge lifter to that Phoenix team. Huge lifter to that Phoenix team. Okay. We didn't do that. It's okay. The only reason I popped open Resistance was to see if you bought that Lightspeed bundle as well. So yeah, I very much like the Jedi Master Luke shout. I think that's class. I think that's solid. I very much think your Sith Triumvirate could use some love. I like the Sith Trio. They're very good. Even at Gear 12, that's a solid team. I can tell you this team right here, as is, can beat a lot of stuff. You put the Omicron on them, and they're going to do even more work. Yeah, farming Rex now is good. And then other things I would consider maybe. Let me go here first. So Leia, Leia's not a terrible option because you bought the Rebel bundle. Right? Like, Leia's not a terrible option because you bought the Rebel bundle. We are a bit far from Jabba for my comfort. We're a bit far from Jabba. You don't have a ton of work. Say you don't have a ton of work for Kenobi, but we don't have Commander Tano. Yeah. After JML, what do we do with this account? That's the big... I feel like Leia could be a really good option. You get Commander Tano soon. That would be solid. That'd be very good. Yeah, I feel like I feel like if you get Commander Tano soon, going for Kenobi's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, but Wat Tambor doesn't take... Is your guild doing... Are you in a guild doing GOTB, or are you doing Rise of the Empire? Because... That would make a... That's a big decision right there. Yeah... Jedi Master Luke, the only thing... Or Lord Vader. The only thing with Lord Vader is... He does need a lot of Bad Batch shards. Not, like, horrible, but he does need a lot of Bad Batch shards. Okay, you're only doing Rise of the Empire. I mean, I don't hate the Lord Vader shout at this point, then. You've got Zam. You have Omicron, even. Fennec. You've got Royal Guard. We've got Tarkin. You'd have your Dooku ready to go. I mean, I wouldn't hate... I wouldn't hate going for Lord Vader at this point. I feel like you're kind of knocking on that door as it is. So I wouldn't hate it. I'm not going to say that it's going to be easy, but I wouldn't hate trying to get Lord Vader after you do Jedi Master Luke and your Sith Trio and Profundity. I mean, even if he doesn't have Maul yet, by the time that he gets around to doing... You got to think by the time that he gets around to it from Proving Grounds, he should realistically have Maul. I would think by the time we're done with Proving Grounds, he has Maul. Yeah, for 80 shards from Maul, yeah, you'll be... By the time you're ready to even start Lord Vader, you'll have Maul ready to go. So that's... Yeah, I feel like Lord Vader is a really good shout here. I would passively farm your Inquisitors. At least the ones like... I would at least... I'd start passively farming Inquisitors. I feel like that's... Yeah. I feel like they would be a good thing to get... Just put in your back pocket. Yeah, honestly, dude, a lot of people hate on Lord Vader. Lord Vader's awesome. He and Leia are the two characters that I press auto with in territory battles. It's definitely... Vince is spot on. Lord Vader's Rex are actually class. You get a lot of really good requirements from Lord Vader. The 501st characters is nice. Relic 7 on Tarkin, I could take or leave. But, like, Newt Gunray is a solid character. The Bad Batch are amazing. General Skywalker and Padme at Relic 8 is not the worst thing. Dooku Relic 8, ARC Trooper Relic 8 definitely hurt a little bit. But, yeah, I think, like, some of the other characters they give you, really, really solid. Especially when you compare them. Like, I feel like we hype up Jedi Master Kenobi a lot, but his requirements kind of trash. Like, you know, we hype it up because they've got the Qui-Gon Omicron, but, like, if somebody farmed Kenobi and somebody farmed Lord Vader and the two of them did a Grand Arena, the Lord Vader team would win 100 times out of 100 because that Qui-Gon Omicron would go bye-bye to 4 Bad Batch characters. So, yeah. I feel like Vader's a really good option. Yeah, but again... You know, everybody, you know, you talk about Relic 8 taking a long time. But it doesn't take as long when it's your sole focus. If you only, like, whenever, you know, Evans, whenever you're ready just to do Lord Vader, don't do anything with your, like, your high-level gear. Don't do any extra relics. Just save literally everything for those Relic 8 characters, and you'll be fine. That's the biggest thing you can do. So that is my advice, man. Let's get your Jedi Master Luke, the Sith Trio, and Profundity. I love that. And then let's absolutely go after Lord Vader. I think if you do those things, again, in the time that it takes you to get those, your account's going to make huge leaps and bounds, and you'll be going on. I think we'll be in good shape, buddy. All right, so let's get. I know people, especially if you love Lord Vader, like you're gonna love being able to just press auto in the new Rise of the Empire. So now we've got B Spain with another $10. My friend, thank you so much. Haven't even got to do any of the free-to-play Galactic War yet, guys. You guys are crushing it. I'm currently working on Executor. Following that, I am unsure of what direction to go. Could go Supreme Leader Kylo Ren or could go Jedi Knight Luke, just unsure. Or do I just round out all of my squads? All right, so you're currently working on Executor. Ooh, okay. All right. All right, so Beast Bane, we're going Kylo. I'm going to tell you that right now. We're going Kylo. You bought the bundle. Ooh, never mind. Hold on. Oh. Man. Okay, so we didn't... So what's... We're missing... See, I want to say Kylo, but... Oh my gosh, so we don't have the shuttle. Okay. Alright. Alright, hold on. So, you've got to go all in on Kylo's shuttle at this point. You have to go all in on that shuttle. I don't care. Like, you could go to 50 crystal refreshes on that node for all I care. You have to get that shuttle. You're gonna not only want the command shuttle, but you're gonna want TIE Echelon too. So you get your Executor. Let's finish the command shuttle. Let's finish TIE Echelon. We need to do those things. Like, it's so hard to do it any other way. But I feel like I can't let you not go for Kylo when you're this close. You know what I mean? So we've got it. Let's get Kylo. Let's just go get Kylo. So, yeah, farm that command shuttle as much as you can. If you're at the point where you've finished all the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren Rex and all you're waiting on is the command shuttle, then first save your gear for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Save the Zetas, save the gear, save your mods, and then we can start thinking about Jedi Knight Luke. I love that you have these 5 Commander Luke Skywalker character, or the Commander Luke Skywalker team. I love they're all Relic 5. That is super solid. I love seeing that. That's a very good use of your relics here. So, we can start working towards Jedi Knight Luke from here. Right? I think you can absolutely work towards Jedi Knight Luke from here. But my one caveat would be any character that you need to get out of the Cantina, like Captain Han, needs to wait until we're done with Kylo and you've got all the signal data you need for Executor as well. So don't start like making progress on something at the expense. Don't start making progress on your Jedi Knight Luke at the expense of signal data for your current farms. So with your hard node energy, with other stuff, that's where we try and get Jedi Knight Luke. So yeah, I mean, it's so hard. But yeah, definitely Kylo first. Definitely Kylo first. And I want to give you credit, Beastbane, for having the like self-awareness to know that like it is pain, but that's okay, right? I would definitely not round out, like, I don't want to say you don't want to round out the rest of your teams, but rounding out the rest of your teams would be, in my opinion, would be a mistake when you're close to a Galactic Legend. That rounding out teams makes sense when you just finished a GL, you're kind of far from anything else, then you go round out teams. But when you're close to something, it doesn't make sense to round out teams like that. It just makes a lot more sense to kind of go where you're at. In terms of other things I would farm if I was you, I wouldn't. I'm gonna tell everybody, like, I love Captain Rex with the Phoenix. I'm really digging Captain Rex with Phoenix. I think it's a really solid direction to head to. Other things I'm really liking lately, I think for your account, you're gonna get Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and then we're gonna get Jedi Knight Luke. So then with Jedi Knight Luke, here's the thing, right? Beastbane, and this is more more thinking ahead, is you're gonna need to make that decision. You're gonna need to make a decision with Jedi Knight Luke of whether to go Jabba, Leia, or Jedi Master Luke. I feel like if you're going for a character like Jedi Knight Luke, you've got to make that decision. Jabba, Leia, Jedi Master Luke. You need to make one of those. I think arguably you're going to be closest to Jedi Master Luke, but you have to make it at one point. So I would definitely start considering that. You know, whether it's farming some of these characters just on the side, because. And I know, like, and Wombat, Justin, I get what you guys are saying. Like, it's nice to farm one thing at a time. But I think as a free-to-play, I've found I was able to make as much progress as I was because I might not rush Kylo. I might take 2 weeks longer to get Kylo. But during those 2 weeks, I was farming other things along the way that made my account better. So that's the one caveat to rushing, is that, like, you do get something sooner, but it could come at the cost of other progress in your accounts. That's the one thing sometimes I try to make sure players understand. But yeah, so Beastbane, all that said, Executor, Kylo, and then with your Jedi Knight Luke, as soon as you get him, be prepared for whatever one you want to do next. Jabba, Leia, Jedi Master Luke, because you can pivot anywhere from where you need to go there. Because even if you're like, oh, but Jabba, it doesn't help me for Jabba, you have to get Jedi Knight Luke for Jabba. You have to get Jedi Knight Luke for Jedi Master Luke. And then for Leia, he just helps so much with those Rex that it makes sense. So that would be my thought process there. Otherwise, let me just see the ships outside of the missing command shuttle. Okay, so still very early on in ships. Malevolent's going to be your friend here. And let's also make sure you relic your Cad Bane and Beskar Mermando when we unlock your Executor. Like, after you get Executor, make sure we relic those two guys. Gonna help you incredibly. So that's the review, my friend. If you have any other thoughts, let me know. But otherwise, man, yeah, it's gonna be painful farming that ship, but we've got to do it. We've got to farm that ship. All right, we got Bob and the Duck with I think that's a Swedish. Is that Swedish krona? Is that the 50 Swedish krona? Yeah, of course, Beastbane. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you guys. All right, Bobbin, let's see what we're working with here, man. Doing Supreme Leader Kylo Ren ships and Profundity tunes while finishing up some other teams. Okay. So SLKR ships. How close are we? Alright, so we still got a little bit away here. Yeah, Swedish Krona. I thought it was Swedish Krona. Okay, so we've got a ways to go here. But it's not the end of the world. But still a ways to go. Alright. I think you have Executor, right? No, you don't have Executor yet. Did you pause, Bobbin, did you pause Executor for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren? Because we have Bosk done. Vader's Relic 5, not 7. Did we pause Executor? Or did you just have Bosk? 2 of Bosk. Okay. I was never going exact. I was going for Profundity first. Wow. Okay. All right. Profundity first. Interesting. Okay. So you have Dash. All right. So you still have a long ways to go to get Profundity, which is fine because we're going for Kylo. Still a lot of gear to go, but okay, so Supreme Leader Kylo Ren ships, Profundity tunes, and finishing up some other teams. So I would say, with where you're at, I would avoid trying to finish up any other teams right now, Bobbin. I say that, and then I see Han as 1 finisher piece away. Chupio needs 2 right side pieces. Yeah, alright, so maybe the one team I would consider finishing would be Han and 3PO and Chewie, and potentially 3PO. 3PO, we could maybe leave at Gear 12 if you wanted. If you don't care about Datacrons, we could leave 3PO at Gear 12, but definitely finish Han and 3PO and Chewie. We've invested too much gear into them to stop at this point. So then you're going to finish up the Profundity characters. I mean, that's good. The only thing I'll say here with Profundity characters is save any Kyra tech for when you do get Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, because we're going to want him maxed out as soon as we can. You don't want to be sitting on like a relic Admiral Raddus when all of those pieces could have gone towards Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and making him what he is. So that would definitely be something to consider. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. The other thing I'm looking at here, Bobbin, is I see Iden. I kind of like this Iden. Oh, would C-3PO get guard? Let's see. Depends. It might depend on how you mod him. Yeah, he's probably getting guard unless if you switch. Oh yeah, if you switch this to protection, he might still be able to get. I feel like if you remod C-3PO, you'd have to test it out. But if you remod C-3PO, we might be able to get guard on CLS because the other thing to keep in mind there would be that everybody's going to get 20% of Commander Luke's stats. So here we're looking at an 87, 99,000 health and protection. So if we switch up C-3PO for more protection here and here, we could probably get him over that threshold because he's at 86 right now. So if we do a little bit of finagling there, we get a few better mods on C-3PO, we could easily get him probably over that Commander Luke threshold. And depending on how you place everybody, we could get C-3PO, you know, in a position to get guard. Or get away from getting guard. Yeah, if you have a Datacron, then let's relic C-3PO then and be done with it. I think you said you're trying to finish 501st. And Padme for Proving Grounds. Okay. Of the two of them, I would argue we get the 501st 2 relics because they can be much better teams than Padme can. Like, General Skywalker with 501st will beat Rey in Territory Wars and Grand Arena. So that could give you some really good benefits of placing like Starkiller on defense if you know that your Rey can handle or you know that 501st can handle Rey. But yeah, Bob, and otherwise I don't mind the direction. I would cut out either Padme or General Skywalker. And for me, I feel like General Skywalker is the one I would rather have, so I would cut out Padme for the time being to focus more heavily on finishing off your First Order ships, the Profundity characters, and then your CLS and General Skywalker. I mean, so the thing is, with the Proving Grounds, I guess my only thought is he's got 700,000 GP before he gets there. So yeah, I feel like if he gets 501st in the meantime, he's got 700k GP. Yeah, between Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and CLS and even the 501st, I feel like we can get through Proving Grounds at that point. And he's also got the Starkiller team. He's got Starkiller, Mara Jade. So he has the makings to be able to make the Starkiller team with a CLS inside of it even and get through Proving Grounds too. Like we showed everybody how to do Wombat. I think there was only one we needed to switch out. So that would be my thought process. I think 501st, CLS, kind of move Padme out because you'll be able to use everything else in Proving Grounds and even get some use out of Kylo, the Starkiller team, CLS. I think we'll be fine. That'd be my thought there, Bobbin. Let's do that. All right. So let's farm those ships. Let's make sure we get those ships up and running. You got a lot of work ahead of you, but it's at least set forward in a nice path. I feel like you've got a good thought process through it. Like, I don't hate doing obviously Kylo ships, but I don't hate the Profundity tunes when you have the ships done. The General Skywalker, CLS, you have good reasons for why you want to build everything, so I like that. So I think we're all caught up on super chats there. Channel members, I'm trying to make sure there's no channel members here, so going to give channel members another minute if they want to drop codes. I know I've been kind of, doing that stuff. I do want to spend a little bit of my energy here while I'm thinking of it. Let's do, who do I want to spend energy on? How much do I have? I have 59. Okay, I got 2 minutes. We'll do a Galactic War node and we'll come back. All right, let's see. All right, this one should be a joke. Andrew, yeah. Just drop your code because I don't have it memorized. I can just auto basic this node. They're level 39. If you guys are wondering why I know that you, one, like I used to have to play Galactic War every single day, but also I've been letting my toddler, not Charlie, who you guys saw on stream here, but I've been letting my toddler Harper play Galactic War here, and she's been like winning pretty consistently on these early tiers. It's really funny, actually. All right, we did that. Nice. Let's do one more, and then I see Patrick Oakley, and we've got Andrew Bradshaw coming in for some reviews. Channel members, of course, got you guys. Andrew, let me know what characters you want me to look at their mods. It's easier to, if you give me a list, like give me a couple characters to look at, it's a lot easier. All right. So the other thing I want to, oh, I should like walk you guys through this one tactic here with Ezra. So Ezra's ability here, it's reusable in 3 turns. So you deal damage, dispel all buffs. If they had no buffs, this attack's cooldown is reduced by 1 and Ezra gains 50% turn meter instead. Realize how amazing that is. That if there's no buffs on this dude, I'm gaining 50% turn meter. I'm reducing cooldowns. It's just awesome. I love how much that does for people. Oh, Joe, my friend, joining the Wampa tier. My friend, thank you so much, Joe. I very much appreciate that. Welcome back, Joe. Definitely been, I feel like you were a member earlier on, my friend, so thank you, Joe. All right, did those. Okay. Yeah, these early tiers are such a joke. Oh my God, Joe. Oh my God. That's for you. Whoa. Holy. Whew. Oh my gosh, man. That was crazy. 20 members. Jeez, Joe. Not only do I have all these new channel members, I gotta create new title cards, man. Gosh, Joe. All right, Joe, what do you want to see? Joe gets carte blanche right now. What do we want to see, Joe? What do we want to see? You get to choose like whatever you want to do next. Ooh, we're getting close to Rex here. Yeah, exactly. Justin knows the drill there. I ain't doing 4 for him. Just scream at him every single time. All right, I think we have another day to get Rex. Another day to get Rex. That's not bad. That's not bad. Ooh, that's a good day. It's a pretty good pull of shards there, guys. We'll take that. So, Joe, do you want to review, man? I know you got to be in chat somewhere, Joe. Okay. Oh, we can promote Kanan finally. Guys, look at how crazy. Look at this. I want to show people this. I don't know if you guys see. Just look at how absurd this is. That my Kanan just hit JD Correa joining Wampa. Jeez, man. Got Joe and JD. Oh my gosh. What is happening right now? You guys are going off. Oh my God. This is unreal, you two. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna end up crying. You guys crushed this. I do not deserve this, guys. Yeah, seriously, this is insane. You guys are... This is unreal. Absolutely unreal. I gotta spend all day tomorrow creating new cards. Oh, boy. Gotta create a whole Correa card for you guys. That's what I feel like I have to do. Gotta put, like, you and Clokey in, like, special... Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm not gonna be awake for 4 more hours. I'll probably be passed out on the floor. But what I wanted to show... Gosh, I keep getting distracted by the just pure generosity. Correa, I don't know if you guys are related. I'm gonna assume you are, and I want to make sure I'm saying that right. Is it Correa? Yeah, you tell me if I'm pronouncing that correctly, guys. I'm horrible with any kind of use of the English language. Just look at my Ezra. Is 26 of 100, and I literally just got Kanan. Vince V joining too. Gosh, man, you guys. Oh my gosh, Giuseppe, what is happening? Oh my goodness, guys. The whole crew coming out. You guys are incredible. Oh my God! This is nuts. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't deserve this. Like, oh my gosh, you guys are way too good. Way too... What do you guys want to see now? One of you better pipe up and say what you want. What do you want to see out of the accounts now? Yeah, man. Yeah, hold on. Here's what I gotta do. All right. Someone remind me. I gotta make a whole new... Oh. Oops. Yeah, you guys gave me way too... I do not... You guys are way too kind. You're way too kind to me. I'm not... Man. No, Andrew, do not put that in there. You and Jack about to get put into timeout for that. Oh my gosh. Speedrun reviews, yeah. Oh my God. Well, if you are a channel member from, whether it's Correa or anybody else, guys, the Discord is linked. Link your Discord and your YouTube accounts together. Yeah. You guys link them, please. You guys will get the access. Yeah, I don't understand how the gifting works, but they are way too kind. Andrew Bradshaw got timed out by Wombat. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh, that's brutal. Oh my gosh. Vince, thank you, man. You are too kind too, my friend. Y'all are way too kind to me. Y'all are way too kind. Okay, hold on. So I gotta open up. Where's my... I think this is it. Yeah. Jeez, Imperial Embers, what are you guys are going nuts. Oh my gosh, you guys are insane today. What is happening? We just got... What is this? How many gifted memberships? This is unreal. I've 20, 40, 60, 70. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. This is unreal. Unreal. 70 memberships on top of everything. I mean, you guys are just... This is way too generous. Way too generous. Way too generous. Another... Oh my god. Wow. I don't even know what to do the rest of the stream. I feel like I'm going to get bullied into doing something really stupid here. I feel like I'm about to get bullied into doing something really stupid here. I know the way you guys work. Bobbin has awful luck. Okay, can we... Hold on. I need to, before I digest everything, can we at least talk about the fact that I can't multi-sim challenges at this point? Can we at least... Alright, I gotta go through all this. Player 56. Yeah, we're not gonna be level 56 for a while. Yep, not gonna be 62 for a while. Not gonna be 62 for a while. I really need to start earning Carbonis. I need to pull a Heinzie. Alright, hold on. I mean, I can't do that. I don't know that I could quite do the Heinzie level of that. I can't do a Shoey. I'll get my wife will kill me if I did a Shoey. Hold on. I'll get another soda. How about that? I'll get another soda. No, Embers just did it again. Dude, what are you... Alright. Listen, okay. So... Oh my god. Drop my PayPal. I don't have a PayPal. God, you guys are just way too good. What do you mean it's not soda? It's absolutely soda. Absolutely only the finest of sodas in this household. Oh my gosh, guys. What am I supposed to... All right. Yeah, I do have Venmo. Okay, so here's the... Oh god. I just got Snowtrooper. PSO. Oh my! What are you guys are just like? How am I supposed to... oh my god, guys. Oh my god. How is this happening? I mean, this is like... This is more memberships than I'll ever know what to do with. I don't know how I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? I gotta do like members only streams now, which is horrible. That's the real thing, man. The whole graphic has to change. I gotta do like people who give memberships and. Oh, the graphic is going to be misery now. I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good problem to have. Let's be very real, guys. This is a very good problem to have. I don't say I deserve it. You guys are just way too kind to me. 12-hour stream. God, my wife would murder me. It'd be a lot of soda drank. Okay, so Relic 9 Cup will not happen. Relic 9 Cup will not happen. We're just going to be very clear on that right now. We are not near on a sugar rush from enough soda for that to happen. 6-hour members only streams. Goodness gracious, guys. Okay, let's do that. And let's just auto basic. Relic 9 Mob Enforcer will also not happen. I gotta root for the Ravens tomorrow. Okay, here's the problem. Relic 9 Ugnaught. Relic 9. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you got Relic 9 Ugnaught also not gonna happen. I'm saving my Relic 9s. I'm trying to save them, guys. Y'all are trying to make me spend them. Plus, my guild's gonna kill me. Oof. Okay. I've got to catch up. I've got a lot of members stuff here. Alright, so first of all, we've got God, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know how to, like, go from here. Okay. Hold on. I need to process how to do roster reviews from this point. Because we've got, like, regular channel members, and then we have all these gifts. Oh my god. Alright, is the Correa family on? Are you guys on? Did we establish if you guys are online to, like, just give any kind of feedback on what you want to see the rest of the stream? We've got the PS Oakley and Imperial Embers as well. Like, what do you guys want to see? I have to listen to somebody's ridiculous request tonight. Depends how ridiculous the requests are. I mean, y'all crushed it tonight. Like, I mean, I'm not going to say you don't deserve something. No cup. I will tell you guys right now. I'll tell you guys right now, those will not happen. Just, I don't know how to deal with this generosity, guys. Just way too much. Stop, drop, and roll for Afra is the request. Ooh, live Discord. That's a good idea. I had teased that idea. I just haven't ever gotten around to doing it yet. Probably gonna have to make time for it. Okay, killed him. Ryan, yes. Ryan, Frey. I would definitely rush Executor to 7-star. That's a very important 7-star ship. I saved crystals. I think I did that over 2 months, but yeah, I rushed that ship crazily. Tonight's the night, Phil. Oh gosh, Justin, that's not a good sign. Oh goodness, the Phil stage. I don't think I've ever used that channel in the Discord. Alright, we gotta... Trying to think who the biggest threat here is. Probably you, because you'll taunt. Ah, of course you resisted my expose. Let's do that. Let's do that. Give me turn meter. Okay. Yeah, I hope subs are up, guys. I hope y'all are subscribing and everything. I mean, you guys just absolutely blew me away tonight. I'm not going to lie. Completely taken aback by this sign of generosity. Okay, let's do that. This node is going to take me like a year to get through. And the problem is my Ezra is so low. Okay, good job. Good stun. I need to keep Hera from taking a turn. Okay. Can I get rid of Ezra? Just get rid of some of their damage. Get rid of that garbage. Okay, dropping offense down is good. If I can get cooldowns reduced. See, I like to call Chopper. Ooh, yikes. That's not good. All right. Ah! Yeah, Chopper. I gotta kill I gotta kill somebody important first. Let's try and kill Chopper first. Let's see if I can get to Chopper. Can I stun him? Okay, I am gonna go... Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. See, my other issue is that my chopper is, or my Ezra is like garbage gear. So like their Ezra is level 50, all this stuff. Like mine is 2 gear levels lower than the rest of my Phoenix team. So like if I could call Ezra to assist right now, it'd be game set match, but like I can't trust that Ezra's actually going to get me kills. Come on. Okay, remove their turn. There we go. Okay. All right, he's out. Yeah, it's not fair that their Ezra actually does damage. Look at that. He's hitting for like 2K. Mine doesn't even hit for 1,000 on a crit. Some garbage. Okay, can you stun him? Can we get daze on him? Okay. Let's taunt with you. Okay, good. He's stunned. Let's heal you up. Basic. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Of course. All right, let's remove that. Okay, take that off of Hera. Yep. Do this. Let's reduce cooldowns. Let's taunt. Throw that up. Okay. Can we reduce some cooldowns, please? Okay, that's fine. Let's taunt here. Yikes. Okay, Hera's out. Let's remove your buffs. Oh my gosh, the crits from him are crazy. Okay. Of course, he gets the double hit. You know, God forbid I double hit. Okay. So now I think I can just like auto basic these guys out. Ugh. Dude, I can't wait for... I cannot wait to get Captain Rex. I had to make it through a Kylo Ren unmasked node. And that was just misery. I had to bring in Jedi Knight Anakin, who is, by the way, like, extremely annoying at this level. Also, if I'm like not doing anything on the alt account, it's because I'm currently buying stuff on my main account with the hitting my stores. Because my refresh happened. So bear with me a second. I do need those. No mods worth buying. Okay. All right. Actually, basic you. Gosh, that heal is so annoying. Can we... Goodbye. Thank you. God, so freaking annoying with that. Okay. Get rid of that protection up. Okay, can we hit you with that? I mean, yeah. Just dodge two attacks in a row. I mean, why not? Yeah, I think Rex is going to completely change this account. There we go. Eight hours of member reviews first, yeah. I don't even know how to tackle member reviews right now. I do have some Imperial Troopers, just not at... I don't know if they would... Do we want to see if Imperial Troopers would work here? I don't know if they're going to work here or not with my gear levels. I did get Iden. Gosh, I forgot I got Iden. Oh, the level 8 is when they gain buffs. Oh, that's annoying. Well, that's frustrating. Oh, Ezra's only level 47? I gotta change that. Yeah, look, like, I've done nothing to Ezra. I've given him no help because I'm just waiting around. Dude, Alex, I'm glad to hear that, man. I love hearing when my guides are helping people out. That's the whole goal of this thing. I'm sorry, what just happened there? Am I finally getting the cracked nodes? Is Sabine going onto the team? No, Sabine will not go onto this team. Just basic you. Look at that. That's just an insane opening play. Is Mando moving first? Is Mando moving first? That's the question. Okay, let's do this. Okay, there goes that dude. Okay, let's throw Taunt up. This freaking retribution gonna... Oh my gosh, you... I'm about to frickin', like... Okay. I did this the wrong order, didn't I? Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. I know Mando can target anyone he wants. I just can't get around the... I need to keep Hera alive. She's just too weak right now. I'm just trying to avoid ever having to, I'm trying to avoid having to gear up my Ezra anymore. See if this helps. Can I can't even daze him. Does this... That shock is not helping my case whatsoever. Okay. Basic. Okay, remove... Of course I don't remove the turn meter. I mean, why would I remove turn meter from, you know, someone that, you know, that's what the ability says. Oh my god. I can't, like, all of their unique abilities are completely, except Ezra's. What does Ezra's do? It does give me extra offense, but, like, I don't want to have to, ugh. Okay, if this doesn't work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with, like, a random team, and we're just going to try to kill somebody. It's just it's the opening plays from... So, like, he's going to get his taunt back right away. Okay, he's dead. I think I just want to do offense down on him. Oh my god. Okay. The lack of days is killing me right now. And I'm not dodging, of course. Like, why would I be dodging? You know, Chopper, you know, only has, you know, evasion chance when he's taunting. I mean, I just don't understand that. Okay. What I think I need to do is just see if I can get a kill this way. We're just going to try and get a kill this way. AoE. Oh, Iden's dead already. Yay. Okay. Dark Trooper didn't even do damage there. Okay. That's not friggin' working. How long is this account going to be around? I don't know. Yeah, I could use to get the cooldowns off. He gets... What? Are we serious right now? Can we be serious? Alright, let's see if we get different RNG this time. Look at that. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is we're going to send in, like... We'll send in, like, you, and you. Okay. That's better. That's better. We'll sacrifice those guys on the... if I had Captain Rex, this wouldn't matter. If I had Captain Rex, this wouldn't matter. I didn't even land offense down on... We serious now? Eek. Of course she goes under stealth. I'm gonna murder someone with these dodges. How? Ooh. I have their cooldowns reduced enough. We'll switch these two guys. Let's see if that helps. I just can't get, like, the... Also, guys, remember, my Ezra is, like, not at all the gear level that he should be. So, like, calling him to assist does not help me. Like, normally you'd want to call Ezra because he deals way more damage than everyone else. But my Ezra is pure poverty. I've yet to come across a team where that like I couldn't beat like this. Okay. Alright, I think I need to just... Let's see if Imperial Troopers work now. It's not Ezra. We're not. So this is the thing. I'm not putting gear into Ezra. Okay, I need to reduce a few more cooldowns here. Okay, let's see if this does any better. I'm gonna murder this node. Of course. About time. Let. Okay, so we've got all this stuff. What level do I need to be? 58, darn it. All right, this should help. This should help. I hope this is enough. I hope this is enough. What the? It's Hera they keep... There we go. All right, good job, Hera. Okay, Cara Dune's out. Okay. They're just going all in on Hera, man. Oh my gosh. And Kanan's gonna like die here because they're just mowing him down. Oh my god. We're getting closer. I wish I could put that on myself. Good job, Kanan. Good job. Okay, good job. Actually, yeah. Yep. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, Rex just made my life so much. So now I just need to rush to get to level 58 so I can use the other one. I mean, he definitely is making things easier because we've got more max health. And we're actually dealing damage with somebody now. So now I have a damage dealer. But yeah, so I know I went quiet because I was getting pissed. The reason you call Chopper to assist is because he reduces your cooldowns. He has a chance to reduce cooldowns and he spreads buffs. So if Chopper can reduce your cooldowns and he spreads buffs like speed up and offense up, like let's see if we get anything here. So now like Kanan has offense up. So now Kanan gonna be dealing more damage, which like I get Kanan's not a huge damage dealer, but it's better than nothing. But if you can get your entire team doing that, it's solid. So let's remove those buffs. Like the key, or your goal, so now like, you know, we got defense up, right? So if Chopper keeps spreading buffs and reducing cooldowns, you can get your attacks off more often, which makes every Galactic War node significantly easier. Alex, yes, you can use Zori. I didn't even use C-3PO in the final tiers. I used, I'm trying to think. I used JTR. I feel like I used BB-8 and Resistance Hero Finn. I feel like. I liked using, I don't mind using R2-D2, but I really like using BB-8 in that final tier. BB-8 with the offense up is so clutch. BB-8's super clutch. Alright, this should be a cracked node. Ugh. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that Vader has... Eek. Okay. Taunt with Chopper. Taunt again with Chopper. These dodging. How are we dodging this much? And Kanan's about to keel over. Okay. Throw that on Hugh. Thank you. Okay. Whew. Oh. You guys, it's been so long since I've ever had to play a Galactic War node. It's been so long. Yeah, we just need to kill. Ezra being level 51 in Gear 7 is scary as anything. Oh my god. Okay, there goes you. I got one counter out of that. Okay, now we're in the clear. Oh, God. All I have to say about that Beskar, or about that Mando team with Queel and IG-11 and all of them is I want to make sure I'm muted for this because I will definitely get demonetized. And we're back. Obviously, very family-friendly content that was just uttered in the microphone. Nothing but praises for that stupid team. Okay. So now I need to get... Who else can I farm? My own Grief Karga. There we go. All right. Yeah, we've actually made, like, I don't know if everybody's been keeping up with this account, but we've done, like, some really good stuff. Between, like, just getting Captain Rex is huge. The, like, progress on some of these other characters is super nice. Like, 5-star Lando's nice. Moff Gideon's coming along nicely. We've already got Grief and IG-11 unlocked. Mando is a shard away from unlock. So, like, I'm making, like, you know what? You know what I haven't done yet on this account? I haven't done a single journey guide event yet. And now that I have Rex, I'm going to try one. I haven't done a single journey guide event yet. I haven't grabbed any crystals from these. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do 70 reviews in 15 minutes. Ugh, what a joke. Did they really say it would take more power than that? That was ridiculous. Oh, nice. Goodbye. Okay, so I can't do... Can I do this yet? Should I try it with this squad here? Should I see if I can do it with this? Ooh, yikes. That'll work. Yeah, I don't think we're making it through this tier yet. Can we do any of the Yoda tiers yet? Trying to see how many of these. I wanted to do these things for you guys. Oh, so I just have to beat Yoda here? Ooh, hold on. Because I think I can get... If I can get Old Ben to taunt. Ah, I don't have taunt yet on Old Ben. Oh, I have taunt on Kanan. That's right. Ah, darn it. I lost. Oh, well. Okay, we got some good crystals so far. Let's start this puppy. It's gonna be a while before we get Thrawn. I'll get Palpatine way before I get Thrawn. Alright, let's get on with this. I don't understand Capital Games' recommendations for these levels at all. Alright, I'm going to put it on the next tier. I've got to take a bio break, and I'm going to get another soda, and then maybe we could get back into some roster reviews. I have no idea how I'm going to do roster reviews, guys. No idea, to be honest. So give me 1 second here. Let me get another soda. Let me take a quick bio break, and then we'll be back. You guys can enjoy me autoing this. Oh, I am back. So we just got a bunch of crystals. Can we do R2-D2 too? I mean, we can use Darth Vader here. I'd been waiting to... I'm glad I'm playing these events now. I've been waiting to play these on you guys for a stream or a video or something. That works. We just got a bunch of crystals. I can actually do refreshes now. One thing I've noticed, I need to put this in a video, but for anybody below level 85, you are far better off using your crystals doing regular energy refreshes than you are Cantina. Because regular energy costs half as much and is going to give you double the amount of experience. Good job, Dark Trooper. Good job. Good boy. Good boy, Dark Trooper. All right, that works. I think we'll save the rest of these. We'll save those because I don't need the crystals. Yeah, no, we're good. We're not going to purchase any of those bundles. Those bundles are trash. All right, so I will stay on for a bit longer here. I want to first give Imperial Embers, the Correa family, just assuming you guys are all related, and P.S. Oakley chances to see what we do next. There's not a ton left for me to do. I do have to do some arena battles at some point, but what do you guys want to be seeing outside of any crazy relics that you're gonna ask, that you'll inevitably ask for? So what do you guys want to see? So that's P.S. Oakley, Imperial Embers, Correa family. Are any of you guys still in chat? Very curious to see what you guys want to see on the account. And I will try to oblige where I can. And it can be both the free-to-play and the main. Death, give me a little bit here. We got 80 new members right now, so I'm trying to figure out. I don't want to just say, hey, let's do roster reviews, because I'll be on here for the rest of the night, and I will be completely honest with everybody. I'm not trying to do that. So, trying to think. So, Imperial Embers, P.S. Oakley, you guys still on? If not, give you guys another minute before I open the floor. I guess open the proverbial floodgates. I mean, guys, so I'll say this. If we want, I could do quick fire roster reviews. We could do some quick fires where I just go in and say, like, the first thing that comes to my brain. But, like, there's, I don't know, there's still how many channel members in here now. So, yeah, if you want, like, quick fire stuff, I could do that. But I definitely, yeah. I don't want to sit here and say, oh, yeah, we'll do some roster reviews, and then I'm not going to get to everybody. So I could do, like, quick fires, if that helps. Yeah, but Death, you're going to have to tell me what if you think I know what unless it's the same as your YouTube name. It's not about pulling people up, man. It's just about actually doing the review itself. Okay, you guys think... Wombat, the chat is crazy right now. Well, I'm happy to give you a mod advice, Death. I just, like... What's your account? Is this it? So here, okay, here's going to be the rule. If you want a roster review or advice, you need to tell me exactly what your question is. Like, yeah, so, like, Death, like, give me, like, 2 characters that you want mod advice on. So, yeah, just tell me, like, what you want mod advice on. Like, which characters are you looking at? Because... mod advice takes almost longer than roster reviews because I have to look at every single mod on that character and figure out whether the primaries work, the secondaries work, all that stuff. So what characters? Also, guys, I have the Discord pinned. If you haven't joined that, go ahead, join the Discord. JTR. I mean, I can tell you right now, if your JTR is not modded for health, yeah, no, health percent. Health here, but you need more. We need to 60 this. Health. That one's fine. Health percent on the secondary there, and health percent here. You want as much health on JTR as possible. Load her up with health. She's got to have as much health. And Resistance Hero Poe. Okay, this needs to be offense percent. Or, yeah, offense percent, really. This should be offense or crit damage. Fine for now, but you want offense percent on the secondary. Want offense percent on the secondary. This is good. This is good. But yeah, so any kind of mods like this, like with crit chance, you really want to get offense percent down here. Like it's a protection primary, so like it's kind of, yeah, you really, really want offense and critical damage on a guy like him. So I would change their mods around. Definitely would change JTR to all health, and this dude have offense and critical damage. Yeah, Imperial Embers, that to quote Bradley Cooper's character in The Hangover, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, Death, like, this is a great mod. This is great. Offense percent, crit damage, like, that makes sense. And, like, this one's a really good mod, because you got crit chance and crit chance, but I try to make sure we're getting good secondaries on him. So I try to do that for him, and then for JTR, just get health percent all the way around. Alex McConnell, mod advice. So slice if under double digits. Okay, so let's go to... So here would be my advice for mods. So let's go to my Cal Kestis here, for example. I'm trying to think if Cal has a mod I can show that. Yeah, so like this mod right here. So when I sliced this mod for Cal, it did not have a lot of speed. And my thought process was, if it rolls speed, I can move it to another character. If it rolls any of the rest of the stats, I'm okay to keep it on Cal. That whenever I look at a mod, I ask myself the question, if it doesn't roll X, Y, or Z, who can it go on? So if this mod, if you're trying to roll a mod with, you know, speed on it. I'm trying to see if there's if he's got anything. He doesn't have anything really slow. I think Seer does. Where's my Seer? So like Seer has 4 speed here, right? Like this mod is so random. I really need to find a better home for this mod. But this is kind of a mod where, guys, you look at the secondaries and ask yourself, if it doesn't roll those specific secondaries, can I still keep it? Can I still find a character that it's going to go on? And if that answer is no, then don't keep the mod. So again, before you ever do anything with mods, ask yourself the question, if it doesn't roll exactly what I want it to, do I still have a way to use it? If you don't have a way to use that mod, I would avoid it. That's probably the best advice you'll ever get on mods. Even though it sounds crazy, truth of the matter is it just comes down to, if it doesn't roll any speed, do you still have a place to use it? If not, I probably wouldn't purchase that mod. And early on in the game, you're going to want anything with speed. But as you get later and later, right, you'll start finding those mods where you want the stats on them. So... And oftentimes, too, like early, some of these mods could have started out really slow and then just get better and better with time. So that's kind of my advice with mods. Right? I have to do a, I had a members only video. I got to do another kind of deep diving on mods, talking about secondary stats and which ones make sense and why you want them. Because I think oftentimes we get too caught up in speed. So... keep your guys, if you're a channel member for the brief period of time here, make sure you keep your eyes out. So any other channel members with questions, comments, let me know what you guys think. Like, Imperial Embers, what do you got? Death, I know you said you're fixing those mods, which is good. We definitely want to fix those mods. Like here, just to show you my JTR. So she's got, like, health percent down here. Health. And then also health up here. So load her up with health. The more health you get on her, the better. Because, remember, with Rey, Oh, Alex, no, you want percent stats. Once you get to relic levels, you want percent stats. Anything percent is worth way more than yeah, no, you want percent stats. And here's why, right? Here's why. So let's go to Rey, for example. Trying to see if I can find one that's got any flat. I don't know if I have any flat stats on Rey. I don't have any flat stats on Rey. Hold on. Let me see if I have any on Kylo. Wombat, I'll get to yours. Give me a second, man. Okay, yeah. Here's a good example. So, on Kylo, I've got 1,000 health down here, and I've got 4% up here, right? So, 1,000 down here, 4% up here. So, 1,000 is nothing. 4% is significant because of how much health he has. So once you get into relic levels, you always want percent stats because they're going to boost you significantly more than flat. Austin, how do you mod Starkiller? So you want Starkiller to have a mix of health and then offense where you can. So my Starkiller has health because of his special ability. Where is it? So the size means nothing. Deal damage equal to his max health. So that's very important, is that the ultimate from Starkiller deals damage based on his max health. So we want to have as much max health on him. But then keep in mind that because we're often using him with the Emperor Palpatine, he's constantly assisting with his basic. So in that instance, you really want to hit as much offense as you can on him. So the more offense you get, the better. So on mine, I've got offense down here. We've got offense percent secondaries. Offense primary here. And then on the triangle, I've got a critical damage with a lot of offense as well. So with Starkiller, you want him to be as healthy as possible and you want him hitting as hard as possible. And obviously, the higher you get in relics, the better he ends up getting because relics on him give him those stats. Beat Half-Life 1 in a live stream. I don't even know if I have a gaming system that could play Half-Life 1. I do not know if I have a gaming system that could beat Half-Life 1. Wombat, you asked a question. I know your current farming plans. I do. Wombat, you're gonna have to remind me of the account, man. If you think I've memorized everybody's account, you are kidding yourself. You better be getting Bane. You better be getting Bane on this account. You said prof question? Something like Profundity? What? Jedi Cal or Supreme Leader Kylo Ren? Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. You're going to spend way less Kyrotech and way less time. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, hands down. Just get Kylo. Don't even think about Cal yet. Cal's not going to help you. Yeah, Cal's not going to help you. You don't have enough Jedi to fully take advantage of Cal. You've got the First Order to take advantage of Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. So, Kylo before Cal. That's easy. Telling you, man. What else you guys got? Quick fires. I know you're from Cal. I would still go Supreme Leader Kylo Ren first. You don't have Jedi to take advantage of Cal Kestis. Imperial, you know the one game I think I would be able to play on a live stream? I'd have to figure out how, but I think I could play Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'd have to figure out how to get my original Star Wars Battlefront 2. I have to figure out how to get it to stream through my laptop from my TV, but that's like the one game I would actually play on my 360. Mean. I didn't read what you said. What does prof question mean? I'm not sure what prof question means. I'm absolutely exhausted right now, but I'm not sure what you meant by prof question. When do you start looking at Profundity? Unless you've got a lot of Admiral Radish shards stuffed somewhere that the sun doesn't shine, not for a while. Because you're still months and months and months away from getting Admiral Radish. So, like, yeah, you're forever away from Admiral Radish. You'd be better off trying to push for Leviathan. Because, yeah, you're not close to Profundity yet. No Admiral Radish. Unless you've got shards of his that are not activated, you should be ignoring Profundity right now because you don't have anything that's going to push you there yet. Yeah, just like, I'm telling you, man, I don't, so here's the problem. And this is for everybody, right? This is for everybody. Let me flip over to my main account here real quick. So here's the thing. Right now, when you go to ships, when you think about the balance between Leviathan, Executor, and Profundity, Leviathan being the best of everything. It's the most consistent offensively. It's the most consistent defensively against the other fleets. Profundity sitting in the middle, right? It's better against the Leviathan than Executor is. It's better against the Executor than Executor is. So it sits in the middle. But when the next big thing comes out, when the next big fleet comes out, I personally have a feeling that the Leviathan, or that I have a feeling that the Profundity is going to lose value like the Executor did. Not that the Executor can't beat Leviathan, but it's not nearly as consistent as the Profundity. And so I feel Profundity with the next fleet that comes out will lose value. That's just Fat Phil's honest thoughts when I look at fleets. You know, they really tried to make sure that Malevolence and Negotiator lost value when Executor came into play. And then they took away the First Order fleet, which was our Executor counter, when Profundity came in. And then they bring in Leviathan. And so I have a feeling that Profundity could be losing some value with the next big fleet that comes in. I don't know that, but that's just one man's thoughts. I think, so Wombat, what I'm saying is that in the time it's going to take you to get Leviathan, or the time that it would take you to get Profundity, I would start thinking more so about Leviathan. Exec Boba starting is near 100% counter for Profundity. Yeah, okay, so you have your Executor beats Profundity, but I can think of a million other, how many other fleets beat Executor better than they beat the Profundity? See, the Profundity is better than Executor. Let's just get that clear. Profundity is better than Executor, but Leviathan's better than Profundity. And when the next fleet comes out, Profundity's going to lose more value. That's the point that I'm making. Carter. Okay, Carter, I'm going to do a quick fire here. Where's which... Alright, quick fire, Carter. Leia or JML? I'm gonna say Leia. I think I'm going to go with Leia here. Hold on. Let me verify that, but I think I'm going to say Leia. I'd probably go Leia. So you need Nisa and you need Scout Trooper, but like R2-D2 is a Relic 7 for Jedi Master Luke, Relic 8 for Leia. Your Captain Rex is done. Commander Luke, we need to get higher anyways, but I feel like you're better off just getting Leia. Your Drogon is done. You don't have Mothma ready yet, and you need her. Your 3PO and Chewbacca you have to get for either of them. So I feel like you're better off just going for Leia at this point. So I'd get Leia before Jedi Master Luke. Austin, send the ally code. Wombat, you're saying that it's near 100% against Leviathan? I mean, let's see. I don't know. I feel like Austin, I can't scroll up that far. You just gotta make sure you typed it with like X's in the middle of it or something. It might have thought it's a phone number and they block those. Yeah, I don't think I've lost Profundity in the last week. So Austin, what's the question? What are we asking? So what's your question, Austin? I would personally do Leviathan over Profundity. Because I think that the Leviathan will hold up longer. Should you farm Rey? I mean, did you buy the Lightspeed bundle? Yes, farm Rey. Go get Zori while you're at it. Get Zori and farm Rey. You bought the Lightspeed bundle, man. You got to take advantage of it. Did you buy both bundles? So, Austin, here's the thing. So you bought both of them. I personally would say... I mean, so here's your problem. How close are you to the Finalizer and how close are you to the Raddus? Because you don't have either of them unlocked yet. So... So your problem is, without knowing that context, I can only tell you what I think. I think that yeah, I mean, I feel like you'd be better off trying to get Rey, but it all depends on when you can get shards for the Raddus and the Finalizer. But my gut, from what I can see, says go for Rey. That's just my thought. So he did that. I think he did all the bundles. I think all the bundles were purchased. So yeah, depending which... Like, if you're going to get both ships at the same time, I could make an argument for Kylo first, but if you're going to get Rey first, like, I don't know which ship you're going to get first, so whichever ship you get first, that's the GL I would do. That's my thought. Oh. Anybody else have questions? What else we thinking tonight? You're more close to daddies? I'm assuming that's Raddus. That's had to be Raddus. I'm glad I saw that. Oh, it's alright, man. The amount of mistypes I've done over the years is criminal. Yeah, then get Rey. Then just get Rey. Get Rey, and we'll move on with our life. I think you're all good. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. So anybody else have any other quick fire questions? Anything else you're thinking of? No problem, buddy. Yeah, I definitely think Rey's the way to go. Oh. Excuse me. Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong thing. Whatever. I was looking. I'm telling you, I was saying Radis the whole time. I was looking. Sorry guys, it's late. So does anybody else have any other quick fire questions? A quick fire questions gameplay. Quick fire questions. Awesome. What lightspeed bundle do I think will be next? Jedi Knight Revan or Darth Revan? That's my hot take. I think it'll be one of the Revans or both. Probably one of the Revans. I think or maybe both of them, and they'll go back to like the Relic 3 requirement. But I definitely think Revans are in that conversation. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to push myself for you guys. What do you mean you think R2D2? Do I think I'll get another GL? Yes, because they love money. Even though I don't think we need one, they will definitely release another one. I think Grand Admiral Thrawn is a great. I think another Thrawn would be a very likely galactic legend for them. I think R2D2 for another lightspeed bundle. See, I don't know that they would do that because, like, I think he's too... The Empire is too common for that. Like, they pick things that I feel the majority of the player base did not have. That I like, even in Kyber 2, I was seeing players who did not have Grief and Mando at relic levels. So that bundle made sense. The Phoenix bundle made sense. The First Order bundle, I think, was a and the Rey bundle were throwaways to earlier players, which makes sense. But I feel like R2D2 is just the Empire is a far too lucrative faction for them to make bundles from. I could be wrong, but I feel like they get people to wail on them enough that it doesn't matter. Fog Hogger, she very much liked the table. She very much liked the new table. Yeah, Rey was a big one. Rey was a very big one that a lot of players, including myself, were missing. So I think that's why I say I think the Empire's not as likely. I think the Revans could be on the table because I feel a lot of players who started in 2020 probably didn't get Revan. Even myself, when I restarted the game, I mean, I got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren before I had Darth Revan. On my main account, if you guys would go back and watch the like my account progress on my main account here, like I had Supreme Leader Kylo Ren before I ever built a Sith Empire team, because they just weren't a thing. So I think a lot of players are going to fall into that boat. So that's my hot take on why I think Revan could happen. Is I feel like a lot of the player base is not going after Revan, going after the Old Republic. And since the Old Republic really only has, you think of the crossover for Leviathan, it was only Basti. So they give out a Relic 3 Basti and they don't care. Because, like, they're not going to give out Shorty. So it'd be like, you know, you could see these characters going out, and then you figure HK, Basti Fallen. Again, just one man's thoughts. Yeah, I know, guys. I just want to make sure. Any other quick fire questions? Otherwise, I will call it a day here. I guess call it a night. Call it a new day. I don't know. It's 1:01 a.m. where I'm at. Yes, I don't see anything else coming in, guys. So I want to thank you all for your patience tonight. I never really have any idea how these streams work. I'm still working my way through it, even though it's been going on for how long now. Yeah, we've got a lot of new members. So here's kind of my thought process going forward. If you're still on, if you're channel members, what I'll probably start doing now is, with how many there are, the higher tier members get priority, and then lower tier members, guys. I'm going to have to implement something like that for the time being, just with how many of you there are. Again, there's a members only section of the Discord. Make sure you join that. Make sure you link them together. And there, it's a lot easier because you can ask questions, and not only can I respond, but other guys, like you'll see Wombat, very active. He's been a great mod in the Discord. A lot of the mods in the Discord very much give really good advice, and they know, like, I give them before I release the farming guide, they knew what was happening, or I'll run things by them, so they know what I'm thinking. So if you're trying to follow along with the Fat Phil farming guide, the moderators in the Discord server know what's going on, so they know the advice to give. So I really love that Discord server. You guys have done an amazing job with it, because obviously I am technology stupid, so I rely on them to kind of help make sure that that thing keeps running smoothly. So I very much appreciate all of their help with that, because I would be lost without them. So anyway, guys, all that said, make sure you join the Discord, like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, you've been watching me for how long? Like, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to go get to bed here. I'll probably be up early because Charlie will wake up. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for your generosity tonight. It's been... I don't have the words to describe how lucky I feel to have players like you guys supporting this channel, whether it's through channel memberships, liking, subscribing, whatever it is. The support I get from you guys is unreal. Thank you again for continuing to put your faith in me, guys. I truly do appreciate it. I want you all to know that. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I love you. Have a great rest of your weekend, and may the Force be with you. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.